So a while back, I visited a new dry cleaner, and while I was waiting my turn in line, I counted 8 signs all over the counters and the walls, and they were rules, things you can't do, things they charge extra for, things they're not responsible for. And I'm thinking, it's just dry cleaning. Why so bossy? Here's a fact. The average person thinks they're not average. In a poll of students, 25% of them rank themselves in the top 1% as it relates to how they get along with others. 93% of American drivers think they're in the top 50% of drivers. Most men think they're good looking, and most business owners think that their customer service sets them apart from the competition. There is a name for all of this. It's called the Lake Wobegon Effect. Now, Lake Wobegon is a fictitious place made up from an old radio host named Garrison Keller. He ended his radio program by saying goodbye from Lake Wobegon, where the women are strong, the men are good looking, and all the children are above average. In other words, it's this concept of what Wikipedia calls illusory superiority. And what that means is human nature tends to overestimate our strength as it relates to other people, and we tend to underestimate our weaknesses as it relates to others. So what's the Lake Wobegon in your business? It might be that policy or that rule that you've grown super comfortable with. Maybe you even like it, but it might be annoying to your customers. It might feel bossy to them. It might make things more difficult than it needs to be on your team. Now, it can be difficult to identify because we're usually pretty comfortable with it. So if you're struggling to identify what's the Lake Wobegon in your business, try asking your employees, try asking your customers, or even ask the people who did not buy from you. Now, if you're working with nice people who generally like you, they will give you polite surface level feedback. They'll say, oh, everything's fine here, it's all great. So if you're getting that kind of feedback, here's a tip. First of all, thank them. Thank you so much for the feedback. It means a lot to me. We really appreciate your compliments. But you know, I know that no business is perfect. If there was one thing that we could have done better, what would that be? And that just gives that other person permission to speak a little bit more freely, perhaps a little bit more honesty than they otherwise would have felt comfortable sharing. So I hope this helps you identify the little hidden things in your business that might be causing more problems or just feel annoying to your customers that you didn't see before, so you can get out of that fictitious land with Lake Wobegon and on to continuing to improve your business and create a top-notch experience for your customers as well as your team. Have a great day.